Hi, welcome for watching a new video of Conmose, and today I will do a movie review for you of one of my new movies, one of the new DVDs I got, The Human Race. As you might have seen in my Zeno Pictures unboxing, I received this DVD from Sigmund for Christmas. It was one of the 4 DVDs he ordered from Zeno Pictures for me, one of the 4 horror movies. I was most curious about this one. Well, I knew Sigmund didn't really have an interest in seeing this movie, so I watched this alone yesterday. And yeah, I decided to write a review about it. I already did that, but it's not online yet. I wrote it and I think I'll publish it tomorrow on our website www.conmose.com as well. And now I'm also gonna do this video talking about the human race. And it is literally about a race, about running. Well, the movie starts with the rules, and let me get the rules at least clear for you. Only one may win. The school, the house, and the prison are safe. Follow the arrows or you will die. Stay on the path or you will die. If you are lapped twice, you will die. Do not touch the grass or you will die. And last but not least, race or die. Okay, so you might think, what? What are you talking about? What kind of rules? What's happening? So let's start at the start. In this movie, a group of people is set together on a trail and they have to race. These are the rules of the race. These people just suddenly were there, suddenly woke up there, and it's like a big variety of people. It's like old people, young people, children, an old man with a walker, athletic people, people who do sports for a living, people with all kinds of professions. There are 2 deaf friends in there as well. There's a war veteran in there. Really, like, anyone is in that group. It's a bunch of people, and they are not really connected, at least on first sight, and I'm not gonna spoil if later on they are. So yeah, so basically that's the beginning, and that is the plot of the movie. Like, okay, put all these people together, they have a set of rules, and yeah, then it's just a question, who's gonna win? What will they do? So I thought that was very interesting. I really liked The Hunger Games, and I can tell you already, it's a completely different movie. That being said, I like the idea of the survival in such a movie and to see how the characters develop. Like, almost always you have people who only think about themselves. They will probably just start running and push everyone against the rules to make sure they survive themselves. You have the people that want to help other people. Well, you have the people that don't stand a chance from the beginning, so you already know that. And you always have some kind of surprise in there as well. So I'm always curious to see how a movie maker will handle that. Well, let me start by saying the movie started a little bit different than I had thought. I thought, well, like, this is about how the human race, so it'll start with the race and we will just see the complete race. But it also started with kind of like flashbacks to who people were before the race. But it wasn't exactly clear to me in the beginning that all these people were in the race. So I saw small parts of people waking up at the trail, but then also some flashbacks of other people. And it made me wonder at the beginning, like, okay, are these people outside of the trail? Are they maybe the people who thought of the trail? But they're all people in the trail. So you find that out soon enough. And then the movie starts. Or yeah, the movie has started, but then the race starts. Everyone gets the rules. And then they have to run. And, you know, there are people that just start running. There are people concerned with everyone around them. Like, okay, will everybody be capable of running? You have the clumsy people who just bump into other people. make them fall on the grass, poof, head blown off. That's the way the movie goes. If you don't follow the rules, you will blow up. Yes. So that is basically how the movie starts, and it concentrates furthermore on the race. I thought it was nice to see a few flashbacks to know more about the people, in the race, but sometimes the flashbacks were a bit too long, a bit too extensive, and not really specific for those people. It focused on some events, but it wasn't really relevant. So I also would have divided more the flashbacks all over the movie and not so much only in the beginning. But I did like I did like watching the movie. I did like watching the character development. I liked to see how everyone changed, although the change was sometimes very sudden and not really I couldn't really explain it because you don't know the characters very well and you don't know why they're changing, or there's not always an event that really clarifies that. But still, I really liked to see, the good guys, the bad guys, how people try to influence each other, which people survive, which people don't. I did think the special effects were okay. I mean, I have seen that the opinions about this movie are really, really, really different. Some people really love it. Some people really hate it. Some people think the effects are terrible. I thought it was just fine. I mean, it's not mind-blowing as in very awesome, but it wasn't that bad for me to watch. So I was okay. I really like that middle part of the movie, the race itself, to see how everyone is behaving. For some characters, the time to get to know them was a little bit too short, but then again, you cannot know everyone in the race, so that's not really a problem as well. And that was just a nice piece to see. Some nice dialogues in there. Some things were quick, but there were also some nice things, some nice little jokes that I could appreciate. It was just okay to see how everyone handled it, and being surprised sometimes by a character, be surprised by some events, and it did keep me curious on, okay, who will survive this? How will they figure this out? And you also get, of course, some characters that are quite annoying, that I was hoping, oh, please, someone lap him twice. Everyone lap him twice, but you know what I mean. So, yeah, that was nice. I really liked watching the movie, though the end for me was not good. If you really want no spoilers at all, don't watch any further. I'm not really gonna say how it'll end, but my opinion, of course, will tell something about it. So it just leaves me with so many questions. Why? Why are they there? Why are there rules? There is some kind of explanation on who did this, but not really like why for the rules. How do people explode like that? Those things, I really like to watch a movie where everything falls into place, and that's totally not the case in this movie. So overall I had a good time watching it, but then the end was for me so unsatisfying that I was just overwhelmed by this feeling of what have I been looking at? What was this? And it raised so many questions, and maybe if they would make another movie, I honestly have no idea if that's already been done or if that's in the planning or whatsoever, then some things could be explained. But for this movie, like just watching this, it was like, okay, and now I don't understand anymore. No, I don't know. No. It was just, the race was nice to see, but in the end there should have been a more overall story. And I do know there is some tiny bit of a solution at the end on why this had happened, but at least way too many questions, and way not logically, or no. some twists and turns on how people are behaving or not, don't feel right, and the ending, yeah, it wasn't it for me. So it doesn't leave me happy after watching it, even though I liked to observe the middle part mainly of the movie on how people acted in that race. I do think the movie has a lot of potential, and I do hope that there will be another movie. I know, I do hope that, because I do want to give it another shot, and that, you know, things will fall into place, and the overall story is intelligent and interesting, and that's a bit what I missed here. It was, yeah, I always want things explained. I want something intelligent behind it, something I'm thinking, oh, I would have never thought of that myself, and this is more like, okay, this is how it is. Like, no, it is not just what it is. But, well, I keep rambling about that. Just, yeah, I'll keep it at this. Let me know in the comments if you have seen the movie, if you will watch it, and what your thoughts are. I really like the idea of the movie. I really like how they put all kinds of people together. Also people that you'd say they can't run, or why would you put those people in there? I like that idea. I like the idea of survival, of them competing and seeing how people react, and if they're gonna be of a positive influence or not, and how they will work together if the group gets smaller and smaller. That is nice, and I think the acting is also pretty okay, but it's merely the end that, yeah, just left me confused. So I'm gonna leave it at this. If you're interested, watch the movie, and definitely let me know what you think. I'm really curious to hear that. So thanks a lot for watching. If you liked it, give the video a like, and subscribe to our channels for more reviews, more vlogs about the movies we watch, more challenges. Yeah, take a look at our channel, and if you like it, subscribe, and definitely leave a comment with your opinion, and we'll respond to that. Thanks, bye!